Ma'am, will that cat give long sermons? Shut up, lad, and keep praying. Hey up, Siri, and welcome to my letter from the sergeant's desk. Well, it's a sunny Friday afternoon, and I thought to myself, I'd take you for a little walk when I go for a walk, and I combine the two in one. And then I thought, even better, when I get to the far side of the pitch, I'm going to set up my trusty tripod, and I'm going to do a little bit of the podcast from there. And I just spotted some of our players busy getting fit for the season. I've been talking to one of our players, just asking this lad whether he was actually going to be playing again, and he said yes, he would be. The reason I'm asking is because he broke his neck last season. And as you will see, he's actually got a mark on his neck where he's had an operation. But life's too short, as they say. Get on with it. I shall tell people on my podcast what you suffered and how I didn't expect you to be telling me that. Oh God, is that the mark on your neck? Yeah, let's go. I have to say, you're looking very trim. Who have you got? To be honest with you, I'm no great expert on life-saving. It's a long time since I did my life-saving course at the police college. But from my limited knowledge, I'm not sure what these two girls are up to. But I think the one on the right, as we look at this shot, has got more chance of bringing the lad back to life. I saw a rather nice advert in a Lonely Hearts column the other day. Good-looking lad with hand sanitizer seeks single lady with toilet rolls for good clean fun. Look who's coming to join us all the way across the first team pitch. Hey? Hello? Who? Well, Pumpkin's here with me. We'll have to have a look and see if the GPS has picked up the fact that she's come across the first team pitch. Oh, well, there you go. So, it's sort of accurate. Oh, she's going off for a little explore now. I wonder where she's off to. Where are you off to? Oh, I know what she's doing. She's trying to look at the boys who are playing rugby down the end. She can't work out what they're doing. It's a lovely day for a walk. Grass is getting greener. What we need now is a proper rain. Hello everybody, I'm back in the office now. I've had my walkabout. Oh, Pumpkin really enjoyed it. By the way, she's taken the religious orders now. Look, Reverend Pumpkin. Okay, it's another case of don't take people very literally. That Mr. Jack Dunkley from Reddish writes to me and said he had an unfortunate incident over the weekend where he went into his local chemist and said had they got any face masks, and they said no, but he should try boots, and he took them at their word. Apparently he could still hear the sound of the doctors laughing in the background when he sat in A&E. Bad news, my ELO concert from December been called off. Les Mis not coming back till 2021. Oh God, my savings plan for my tickets is paying out. All I got to do is get them to get them to pay me the money now. Never mind. What am I going to spend it on? Right, I've been doing some research on thickness of bread. I am of the opinion, you may have noticed, it'll probably come to your attention, that nobody sells thin bread anymore. Well, my theory is, and I'm still in the process of proving this, is that all they did was take the thin bread, wrap it up in new paper and call it medium. And the medium they called toasty, and the toasty they called super toasty. And the super toasty, I presume they called doorstops. It's still ongoing. I'm in communications with Warburton's at Bolton. But as you can see, I've got some information from the packets off the shelves just to see if I can establish any trend here. So if anybody has information about the last time they saw thin bread, do let me know. All right? Because I think there's a bit of a conspiracy going on here. Not that Warburtons are to blame. I've discovered another item for my Moorish list. Sorry. Oh, I didn't realise it had been around so long. 1889? Oh my goodness. The name Soreen comes from Sorensen, the first people who ever made it. Okay? And the name, the trade name of Soreen has been bandied about bought from company to company, as it is in so many cases. But still the same stuff. Not changed much over the last 150 years nearly. And what I do like is the new invention of it's been having it sliced. Otherwise, you have to have such a sharp knife to make sure you don't squash it when you're cutting it. Oh, I'm all of a quiver. I cut my fingers. Sorry, I love it. With a little smear of butter and strawberry jam. Quick mug of the day. Can you see it? World Tour, Mumford and Sons. Oh, I've seen them twice now at the Manchester Arena, and the latest time they did it in the round. They had a stage in the middle of the auditorium, and it was absolutely spectacular. But better footage here of what it was like. But I do love Mumford and Sons. Cheers, guys. Searching out some gloves. My lady Victoria Poppins is back cleaning my flat, and she said I need some rubber gloves. Unfortunately, seemed very close supply, and these are the only ones I could find. Whatever floats your boat. Picked up some early training video. This is one of the teams around. I'm not sure we can discuss which team it is, but I think he was interested in picking up a new contract before the football season recommences.
See you put pen to paper on a new contract this week?
Mark, I absolutely love this club. I've always said I'm desperate to stay. There's just no way I'd ever leave. But if I don't get exactly what I want, I'm fucking off.
So, this is all about wages?
Not being greedy, all I'm asking for is shitloads more money. See, a footballer's career is very short. If I was to only earn what I'm on now for the rest of my career, I'd only get 56 million quid.
Are you one of the players who's given a week's wages to help nurses?
You know, I visited a hospital last week, Mark. I know they say footballers are overpaid compared to nurses, Well, now I know why we had a kick around with them and their shit.
Thanks, John.
I do excuse his language. Terrible. Oh, shocking. I'm afraid Mr. Trump's got the wrong end of the stick again. I think he's issued an edict that everybody in the United States has got to get rid of their cars. And everyone's just got to scrap them because this is the only way to get rid of car owner virus. Only he could do that. Apparently, if you put this medicine in the fuel tank, this anti-malaria medicine in the fuel, then everything's okay. Oh, the amazing Mr. Red. Oh, I would love to meet Mr. Red. And here's the opening titles.
A horse is a horse, of course, and no one can talk to a horse, of course. That is, of course, unless the horse is the famous Mr. Ed. Go right to the source and ask the horse. He'll give you the answer that you endorse. He's always on a steady course. Talk to Mr. Ed.
The payroll savings plan offers the worker an opportunity to accumulate savings bonds on a regular basis. Savings are done for him by his company each payday. How's it sound so far, Ed?
Pretty bad.
Isn't that just delightful? They appeared in 143 episodes between 61 and 66. And Alan Young played Wilbur, Mr. Ed's owner. And Mr. Ed was played by a Palomino horse called Bamboo Harvester, and he was vocalized by a famous Hollywood vocal star whose name escapes me. The reason for Mr. Ed being able to talk was never really explained and never really got into, but during the first episode, Wilbur says to Mr. Ed, "I don't really understand this." He says, "Don't try, Wilbur. It's bigger than both of us." I like it. Mr. Ed. As is my habit, I woke at 3 o'clock in the morning to find these three outside my house. So I thought to myself, first of all, I thought, aren't I honoured? Short of policemen? I don't think so. We've got 3 police cars all in the same place at the same time. Or is it a GMP plan to try and get their police cars to breed? Because they certainly weren't keeping social distancing, were they? It all comes clearer today when yet another police car arrives here. I've never had so much attention since I was in the job. Spoke to a very nice policeman and he explained to me that they were searching for a fugitive from the law. And basically, he's been camping out in the woods nearby. So I have his photograph now, and I will be on the lookout. I shall be on his case. And a Mountie always gets his man. Okay. So I shall continue to be a loyal servant of the community. So you're looking for some health advice? I've got 4 people who are more than happy to give health advice to you. I just wonder whether you would think they were the right people to give it. Oh. If I show you this tin, there's a picture of it. What activity do you associate with this? Well, folks, that's all for today. So that's your a letter from the sergeant's desk for another day, for Friday, the 22nd of May, 2020. This is lockdown day number 60. Don't worry, let's stick at it. Enjoy your bank holiday weekend. Don't enjoy it too much. Keep your social distancing. Never mind these policemen who park next to each other. Oh, don't forget, listen to what the pig says.
That's all, folks.